Hello, everyone, and welcome into more Seven Wonders Duel here on the social network. We are going to turn things around in this video. We've had a couple of just stinkers of videos. We're turning it around. And we're turning it around by picking the Divine Theater first. And we're going to be able to get the Wood Reserve. It's a great day. Lots of good progress tokens, so I'm going to want to keep an eye on that. Maybe this is an interesting science game. We'll see. Or at least to grab a couple science things. Okay, I think that Mausoleum and... yeah, I guess the Great Library is fine. I don't love it, but with progress tokens, I think it's fine. All right, so look, there we go. Got the Wood Reserve. Assuming my opponent takes the Quarry. That's what I would take, because I don't want to pay the coin. And you get to place a card with this mythology token. Let's see where my opponent decides to put it. Right there. That's a good choice. This is Romania. Romania. Alrighty, so I think that I'm happy to take the resource as well. There was a play that I take a science card, but I don't know. Interesting choice. I mean, I guess not spending any coins makes that play a little bit more defensible, in my opinion. I probably don't want to go below 3 coins, though I guess I do know where the other 2 are, so maybe I don't care. Maybe I just don't care. Okay, that's interesting. All right, well, definitely going to do that. And that means I would like to get the workshop here. Of course. I do have the Mausoleum, so that's not nothing. Okay, I'm going to discard this one then. I want to totally destroy my coin game, especially with this here. Because if I can work it to where I get the last card, I'm happy to grab whatever is here. I didn't finish that sentence because I blanked. Okay. Both of those are very interesting. I think that I would like the clay here. Because I have the Wood Reserve, I'm not feeling as much pressure to grab the wood. The other nice thing about that is now I get this. Just allowing my opponent to place all of the tokens, which right now is not turning out that bad. Oh, they play the war card. Oh, well, then now I don't have to worry about being the last person to play. I just now have to worry about not moving the war token. So that's not nothing. All right, I don't mind. I don't mind how my opponent played this. I actually think because this is free, I want to construct it. So now my opponent has to spend all 8 coins to grab 4 coins, or just has to play this. Okay, great. Excellent. I'm very happy with this. I mean, my opponent is going to take quite a lead here in terms of, like, you know, that's 9 points in the first stage, which is pretty good. I just think that the trade-off is that I need to make sure that I have coins here. So I think that this is the play. And then I get rid of the yellow card. I get rid of the Stone Reserve. Yeah. Because now my discard power is very, very good. It is not going to matter what my opponent does here. I can now just, you know, Yeah, That's crazy. Crazy that my opponent is leaving raw out there for me. So I don't care if my opponent gets the 12 coins. I mean, I shouldn't say I don't care. I do care, but I'd rather steal a wonder. Weirdly enough, I'm going to steal Statue of Zeus because my opponent is doing some war stuff. I don't want my opponent to have stuff here be able to do wars, and this also means that I don't have to worry now about one of my cards getting discarded. I probably want to try to see if I can nab the gate, though I think my opponent is very much in line to get both of those. Good news is Divine Theater. I know that Baal is a thing. Okay. I feel good about discarding the clay here. Feel pretty good about that. That's a bummer. That would be the reason not to do it. But honestly, here's the nice thing. My opponent takes this. I'll grab this. My opponent should take this. Yeah, see, I mean, I guess the yellow card helps them, but I am 1,000% happy to take this off the board. It is a 4-coin gain for me, so that's not nothing. Do I do the gate here? It's all my coins. Really? I mean, I'm going to discard this for coins and also pick up this token, which isn't nothing. That's something, because I'm assuming my opponent plays it now. Yeah, I don't love that. However, I am going to grab the gate. I'm going to pay 9 coins for it. Let's see what we get here. So, I can get points. I can get progress tokens, which it's not a good set of progress tokens, but yeah, this is kind of a yucky pack here. I think it's probably just Enki, and then I take the agriculture, that it's 6 coins and 4 points, which, you know, there's worse things that I can do with my turn. Literally don't care about any of these other pantheons. However, I am now cheap. It's cheaper for me to like delay a turn if I need to. So I really just have to be careful about a military victory. That's kind of the main thing that I just have to be careful about. Okay, that's fine. I am really happy to grab glass. I know it gives this the customs house to my opponent, but I don't really care. Okay. I am going to grab this because I might want to use the mausoleum to get economy. You know what? I'm going for it. I'm going to do it. I think that this just could be insanely valuable for us. The other interesting thing here is that we are picking up quite a lot of progress tokens. We have the Great Library, and we can, mathematics is in play here. So really, like this case, I honestly do not care if my opponent wants to pay 9 coins for that. I'm going to go ahead and use the Colossus to just make things a little less scary. But yeah, if my opponent wants to pay money for all this, so be it. My opponent does not want to do that. So I am happy to, again, like if my opponent wants to pay me 4 coins for this, I mean, I get that it's 5 points, and I do have to be careful here, but I don't think that I really, really care. I'm definitely not guaranteed to win this. The question becomes, do I care about giving up the caravansary? Okay, not going to matter. What I'm very happy to do, I mean, I could go double, I could like get Hades and get another shot at the discard pile. I can steal a resource as well. I think it's better just to do this. And then I can get rid of this. And that just, I think, hurts my opponent more. My opponent's clearly going to discard that. My opponent did recover very well on the yellow cards. But I still think that, I'm feeling good about this. So, I don't think I want to go first. Yeah, I don't really feel the need to go first here. Neither of those cards is something that I'm like, oh my gosh, I really need that. If I can get another progress token, that would be pretty excellent. Okay, that's fine. Alrighty. I'm going to do this. I guess, am I doing all this progress token stuff for what? I could just grab 9 points. I could, which I think honestly might be what's best here. Because I think that's what I'm most worried about is, yeah, I think I'm just going to grab 9 points. I think all this like discard shenanigans and like grabbing law and all is just going to... I do want to grab the Great Library here, assuming my opponent does not do it with the Appian Way, because I want to make sure that I get... Okay, that's a bummer. I was going to do that other one, but... you know, so be it. It's a little bit of a bummer as well that my opponent can play this for free because of all the, progress tokens. So be it. All right. I am okay to grab this. Because, yeah, I kind of need points here. And I kind of want to limit the number of points that my opponent can have. Okay, that is fine. So I am happy to do this. Okay, great. Yes to this. Happy to do that. Points are my friend. Points are my friend. And the nice thing is pretty much anything my opponent wants to do, I can... Okay, excellent. So, I'm just going to grab this, and sure, I'll discount it. I don't want either of these cards. Oh yes, I would love to snake this one. This also has the potential to give us some points down the road if we can get the study. I come out ahead on this. Even my opponent tries to play one of these, I can play the other one, and my opponent has to reveal to me one of the temples. Really just don't want... I want to try to get 2 temples. And I believe I can do it based on how... Because even if my opponent takes one of these, I can take the other one. And then now there's no extra turns. My opponent has to be on schedule. I won't get the progress token, but that's worth it. So, weird that there were still 3 Pantheons, though, because no one was going science, like, I don't know, that maybe was something that we could have seen as an opportunity based on the mythology tokens that were there. But, yeah. So 100% we're doing this. My opponent is having a pretty decent coin base here, which means I'm not running away with this game. Okay, so what is my opponent going to get rid of? Interesting. I'm happy to do this, because now I grab mathematics, because that's more points for me. Excellent, that's fine. I'm okay paying the 2 coins for this, because this now will put the military on my side. It's going to be close, definitely. Like, you know, this is not going to be a blowout by any means. I want this one a 7. You know what? I'm actually going to do this. Because if I can get another progress token, yeah, like that's so much better for me. Because now I can do this. I pick up the 7 points, plus that gives me another 3 points in progress tokens. So we split the temples, but I just have a ton of points in the progress tokens. So yeah, it was like this was a 10, like that play by my opponent and by me won me the game. Because I won by 9. This was a 10-point because of mathematics and philosophy. And that's kind of what I was hoping my opponent was going to do, is that they were like, well, I don't want the science card. I don't want to give him the 7 points. Whereas had my opponent taken that, I still would have gotten 7 points. Maybe I still would have won, but that really solidified the win there. Did not have as big of a coin advantage as I thought I was going to have with economy. I mean, it still definitely helped me, but that was a really good game. You know, again, not often, you know, I feel like we've been in a lot of games lately where both players are in it. And you know, that's not always the case. You know, you can kind of get to a point that, where just one person is, running away with it. And we haven't had a game where we've absolutely dominated people. Alrighty, so we do have to watch this as this person's first game, so there could be some really weird stuff that happens. This is a really interesting first set of first line of cards. And depending, we'll see what happens here. But we got to be careful with revealing cards in this one, because the yellow cards are going to be very premium here and going to be a little more luck based. Happy with either one of these. I understand why my opponent took the Sanctuary, but Mausoleum, I'm happy with that. It's a little bit of a bummer because I would like the Hanging Gardens, but I mean, Colossus and Pyramids is also not terrible. So I'm definitely taking the Colossus. I probably just taking the Pyramids. Yeah, because I think just 9 points is better. All right, I'm going to grab glass because Mausoleum requires double glass. So that's great. Okay, that makes sense. Let's grab some wood. Say this is a nerve-wracking card, but it's fine. Okay. that all makes sense of how that went. And we've both spent the equal amount of coins. So pretty even game, which is nice. Curious to see what my opponent does here. Because again, like this is always deceiving when it's like, oh, my first game. So my, is this really the first person? Because you can have played the physical board game version of this. Okay, good. All right, fantastic. So we're gonna discard for some coins here. There's no point in doing anything. Theology is interesting. Okay, good. I also love that this is revealing 2 cards for me. Love that. What was that? Oh, that was Greek. Okay. Love it. Okay. This is the play, because then if my opponent builds this, I come out with 2 of them. Yeah. So, and then we go here. Okay. And now this really like increases my discard power, which is great. Why was this card revealed? It's weird. All right, so another opponent that's showing some early aggression. Again, like, yes, please give me 2 cards to see. Happy to do that. Especially because you keep putting the cards over here, especially you keep putting these cards over here. I'm happy to grab the gate. Okay. I don't really need the wood, and I don't really care if my opponent has it. I think I'd rather have the science card for free. There's some good science stuff here. I don't see why that would be a problem. Do want to go into the second age with some more coins than what I have now, but, you know. All right, very interested in what my opponent picks here. The good news is at max I will need 6 coins in order to get it. If I can steal a wonder, I'm not entirely sure how I want to go about this. All right, so yeah, we want to discard for coins. Curious to see what my opponent does with this. My opponent got to place all of the pantheons. I think that's somewhat important, but also kind of not. All right, well, I'm definitely discarding this. And I don't need to worry about playing the last card because who cares? I mean, it's annoying that my opponent's going to do that and decrease my coins by 2. But so be it. Boy, these are all kind of poopy pantheons. Okay. I'm going to go first. I don't know. I'm just going to discard this. I didn't love any of that. Yeah, I'm going to have to watch a military victory here. Very nervous about a military victory. Because Mars is here. My opponent has Statue of Zeus. I mean, I have the Colossus, which is going to help. But really? Okay. I'm going to do this. Progress token strategy is interesting here. But also 12 coins is nice. Yeah, I think we go for strategy here. Just increase the value of any military card that I get. I can make money in other ways. Probably. Getting Isis isn't the worst thing either because it'll allow me to play the Colossus or the Mausoleum. Hades is also not the worst thing. My opponent loves revealing cards to me. This is excellent. I think I'm okay to discard. Even though that does reveal, it does give me this. Which allows me to decrease the cost of some things. Okay, that's not surprising. So I think we do this, spend our last 3 coins, and we are going to Colossus here, because this gets us out of a danger zone. I don't want to lose an age 2 to a military victory. That's just embarrassing. So we're very poor right now. That's for sure. Oh, really? Well, I'm happy to discard. My opponent really wants that military card. I'm happy to grab this papyrus. That's for sure. Yeah, my opponent does not want me to get this. I want me to get this. But the nice thing is with strategy, like any military card, especially a 2 or 3 shield one, just really great. Really. Pretty happy to have you do that. I mean, I shouldn't say pretty happy. I don't love it, but man, I don't love spending this many coins for this. So I'm not. I don't think the value's there. It's fine. I don't really care. I think I'm gonna do this. Yeah, because I want this. Now my opponent has to reveal a military card to me. Great. So now I will play this. And that backs up my opponent 2, which is pretty nice. I am going to reveal a military card to my opponent. How do I feel about this? I guess I feel pretty good because I have the school here. Which will allow me to get probably just agriculture. Theology isn't good when I have most of the stuff, you know. So I think we just discard this. And then the funny thing is my opponent cannot afford this. So oh my gosh. Oh, you love to see it. So now I can do this. And then I think that I'm pretty happy just to grab this. I have 2 shots at the discard pile through Hades and the Mausoleum. So I'm 100,000% grabbing this. Yeah, strategy is going to do some wonders here. So I'm going to grab this for the coins because now I got to push my advantage a little bit more. And make it so my opponent cannot just like run away with this game. Okay, so I think I'm happy to construct this. This is just so devastating to what my opponent's doing because that backs up. We are now even. Great. I kind of want to go in the discard pile right now because I don't want my opponent to. But also, I don't know. I think we just get, like, at this point, just get the most points. Like, I don't know. Don't overthink it. Because right now, out of the discard pile, my opponent can't really get anything that's worthwhile. The military victory is dead. Like, there's no way. There's just absolutely no way. I'm going to play this. Because there's a world where grabbing this from the discard pile is really good. I don't love that I'm giving this up, but hilariously, if I play my cards right, I could get a military victory here. Can I do that? Like, is that a thing? Is that a thing I can do? I mean, I can get 2 shots of the discard pile here. Okay, well, my opponent does that. I disagree with that, but... Oh. Right, because I can't afford that anymore. Well, I'm just going to discard it then, because I can afford to discard things. I mean, I could grab that... Well, whatever. Okay, my military plan is dead, so I'm just going to grab this, because that's points. Happy to grab this for points. I'm feeling good about where we're at. I still have another discard pile if I really want to. I actually want my opponent to play this, so I'm gonna just do this. I don't know, this one. I did that in the wrong order, but whatever, who cares? I don't think that is really gonna matter. My opponent has to discard this. I am now happy to. So this would be 7 points, whereas if I grab mathematics, that's 9 points. What is this? Is a Phoenician Grand Temple? That's wood. Double that. Oh, yeah, I got that. So, yes. So this is going to go here. And then I realized that I could also just grab the pyramids for 9 points, and that's the exact same amount of points. But this is much cooler of a play. Well, that kind of sucks. But I also don't think really affects the outcome of this game. I don't know, though. Oh, yeah, I forgot about mathematics. Oh, yeah, we're good. All right. All right, there we go. Back on track, everybody. Now, of course, we don't get many points because we play lower-level people. But, hey, look at us. We're back on track here. 2 very nice wins for us. So, hey, if you're enjoying the content, hit that subscribe button, like and comment, and we'll see you next time.